Greetings from Seoul, Korea, and welcome back to the GSL. I'm Tasteless, and with me is my hetero nerd life partner, Artosis. And we are almost done with this part of today's games.
Yeah, it's going a little bit faster than expected due to that little forfeit, but now we're going to have a great PVZ.
PVZ,
GSL
awesome matchup.
GuineaPig going up against Junwi. Wow.
PVZ is pretty fast-paced compared to how it was in StarCraft 1. Action can pick up pretty quickly. There's a lot of different things that both races can do to each other. It's going to be, I think, a pretty awesome series.
That's right. Now, Junwi, he is actually a legend of StarCraft 1, so this is going to be pretty fun. I remember this guy from way back in the day. Yeah. He's a great Zerg player, and in fact, I believe he knocked out GuineaPig from the Root team.
Yeah, I think that's correct, yeah.
Flew here for the GSL qualifiers and got to the finals, and then Junwi was like, no further, kid.
Denied. In fact, I remember talking to GuineaPig, and he was saying, I have this guy in my group. I hope somebody eliminates him so I don't have to face him.
That is him right
Unfortunately, that did not happen.
That is him.
We'll see if he can do better next time in the GSL. I do like seeing lots of non-Koreans down here playing in these games. So he is against quite possibly one of the greatest IDs of all time.
Yeah.
GuineaPig.
TSL GuineaPig.
The Guinea Pig.
Yeah. It's written in Korean. It's like so cute.
I love it. So let's get ready to take a look at the players. This is the Guinea Pig.
GSL GuineaPig. It is a great ID. This guy, by the way, was in GSL Season 1. Made the round of 64. And he had a different ID. For the life of me, I can't think what it is right this second. I knew it this morning. Anyways.
Could he be the chipmunk?
No, he was in Prime. I wish.
I know. But maybe a friend of the chipmunks.
Guinea pig. One of my favorite animals tastes. I used to raise guinea pigs. Little known fact, before I wanted to be a pro gamer, I wanted to be a guinea pig farmer.
What?
Yeah. I love.
Are you messing with me?
I am not.
You wanted to be a guinea pig farmer?
I wanted to just breed guinea pigs and like just live on like I don't know a big house with a bunch of guinea pigs.
I thought it was be a pro gamer or be a glaciologist.
Oh no, this was before I started playing StarCraft.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But guinea pigs, near and dear to my heart. In fact, one of my Smurf IDs was Guinea and then Tilde Pig back when Battle.net allowed characters like that.
This is actually some information I never
man.
knew.
I have to keep some mystery in our relationship, Taste.
That's
so
right.
You keep loving me. All right.
Here's I'm Junwi. This guy is a very deadly Zerg player.
He is. I actually, with the SEM, used to practice with this guy some back in 03. A top-end Zerg pro gamer from StarCraft 1. Very fearsome and in incredible miracle. So he gets to practice with the likes of Nesty.
Yeah.
And other great players. So definitely going to be a force to be reckoned with. Did not make it in last season, made it into Season 1, but got eliminated right away. I believe he was one of our many Zerg pros that didn't know what the Creep Tumor was in that first season. If I recall correctly, I might be a little off.
It's so funny to see how far we've come compared to what it was like in Season 1, where some of those games were actually making my eyes hurt. And now we're here in Season 3, and the play is so deep and complicated. I love it. Yeah. And it's only going to get better and better.
It is. It is. We're going to look at the maps in a moment here, and these are some really great maps for this. We're going to have a very balanced matchup
No
here.
kidding.
And it's just exciting because Incredible Miracle, one of the very best teams, no doubt about it.
Yeah.
And then, of course, TSL, in my opinion, the best team. You know,
they got the fruit dealer.
Great team.
They got Clyde.
They got Clyde.
They got everybody. They got Clyde.
That's what it's all about.
The best.
Yeah. Whatever team has Clyde is the best team, Tasteless, obviously.
So this is going to be, I think it's going to be tough to say who's going to be the victor in this. Mm-hmm. Both these guys are very strong, very solid players.
Yeah.
PVZ is a very interesting matchup because, as I said before, there are actually so many openers that Protoss can do.
There are.
And so many techs that Zerg can have in the late game. All right, let's take a look at the map lineup now.
Lost Temple, Shakura's Plateau, and Zelnaga Caverns. Really great lineup. Lost Temple is a very interesting map for this matchup because Zerg oftentimes will go Mutalisk on this map. The choke is very easy to defend, and you can Nidus to the islands, and Protoss can never, ever attack those islands if you Nidus them. It's not going to happen. You just have to watch out for huge blink attacks, huge timings that will go around the spine crawlers that you'll have at your natural. So there's a very good chance we will see Junwi go for Mutalisks on this map.
I think you're right. I think the Mutalist play is quite strong. It can be countered by Mass Stalker with Blink.
Yeah.
But, it's tough to say. It also, of course, depends on the openers,
Yeah.
too. If he's going to one base, or he's going to fast expand. PVZ, I just love this matchup. For me, it's actually the matchup I always think of when I think of StarCraft.
Yeah.
Probably because I was a Protoss player in StarCraft
Most
1.
likely.
But I think it's going to be a pretty sick series. By the way, thanks again to our sponsors and all you guys for tuning in. It's a real pleasure to be casting these games for you. I know we're doing like a ton of them in one day, so we can be a little bit bumpy at times, but it is an honor and a privilege. And let's get ready for this awesome series. Over here in the red, spawning in the top location, he is a beloved animal of Artosis.
GSL GuineaPig.
Guinea pig. Down here in the blue, controlling the right corner.
I am Junwi.
Now they're very close. We always want to watch for this at the start of the game. The Overlord moving out.
GuineaPig sending a probe down. Probably going to make a pylon, well, right there on the high ground, it looks like.
Interesting.
If he doesn't go Forge first, I'll be a little bit surprised because it's really easy to fast expand with the Forge here. Roaches really can't stop it. So, yeah.
Okay, here comes the Overlord. Spots it and turns around.
That's right.
Protoss didn't check. I'm surprised from these players who are not checking against
yeah, it's
Zerg for that.
It's almost unbelievable to me that they don't just incorporate that into their scouting.
It's so weird.
It's kind of a shame, actually. It's an easy thing to put in there. Everyone at home, do it.
Do it.
Just find out the timing that Overlord will be there. Send the probe out for half a second. You know?
Give up like a few minerals to gain a massive position. Let's face it, if you spotted that Overlord, you might be able to go down here and force him to not make a hatchery.
Yeah.
That's like the difference in the entire game. You always want to force her to not make a hatchery. Then they might get in a build they weren't prepared for. It could change the entire landscape of the game.
And in fact, our Protoss player is scouting both mains, so it looks like he's just trying to check for exactly what Junwi is doing, which is in fact going to be a 15 hatchery. So he may be just throwing up a Forge and trying to get rid of him.
He might also just get a Nexus.
Yeah, definitely a possibility.
And let's see what he does decide to do. Zerg wants to block this entrance so he can't pylon, and cannon rush the expansion. Meanwhile, we have a second pylon.
A second pylon.
He's actually just continuously chrono boosting probes out here.
Whoa, this is actually so cool.
Yeah, this is really interesting.
This is so cool. Oh my god. He is just chrono boosting probes. We've got to take a look at this unit count.
Yeah.
18 probes to 14 drones right now. Really neat.
It's funny because, in StarCraft 1, excuse me, in StarCraft 1, you were always trained, all right, we'll just go ahead and make the Nexus now, but, with the chrono boost ability,
yeah, you
might as well just keep hammering out more probes. You get that Nexus a little bit later.
Yeah, the saturation on his main is already amazing.
You look at that.
And he's up to 20 probes against 16 drones, so what can I say, man? Really awesome.
He's going to take a massive lead here.
This is actually, like, groundbreaking, I think. This is not something I've seen where you scout really quick. I wonder if, yeah, no, he's just getting so many probes. I think it might even be worth sending out both probes, but
no, I think it's absolutely worth it.
If he had just checked for the Overlord, though, he would not have had to do that.
That's true. 23 probes against 18 now drones.
24 probes now. So, yeah, he's just really an insane economy we're getting for GuineaPig.
Nice kill there. Double gas now. The GuineaPig.
The GuineaPig is living up to his name. He's just kind of testing this new style that we're seeing of chrono boosting out so many probes.
Yeah, he's our guinea pig in this case to see if this is actually worthwhile to chrono boost out a lot of probes or to get a Nexus right away.
By the way, do you know why guinea pigs were used in test stasis?
Why?
Because they have far more blood than do mice or any other small rodents.
Why does that matter?
Well, if you have more blood...
Tested by vampires?
No, They need to have more blood. They don't die as easily and stuff like that.
Oh.
I'm not an animal tester, but that is why.
See if this Roach can get in range with the gateway.
Yeah, you should be able to get in range of it a little bit. Just back him up a little bit. Roaches often stutter forward slightly.
Yeah, you got to use the H key and right-click them forward.
Exactly, exactly. In fact, I'm sure that there's an angle on that gateway that he could have hit.
I think if he had it about right there, I think he could get it from one corner.
Yeah.
Maybe with 1 or 2 Roaches.
I think 2 Roaches probably could have been hitting that gateway.
Uh-oh. Blunder.
Oops.
A blunder. Oh, no.
Sorry, Junwi.
Oh, no. I lost my overlord.
All right, so right now, we have 37 probes and no units for our Protoss player. So awesome. What a cool build. And going for a Stargate right away, I bet you we see a Void Ray. Bet bottom dollar.
Oh, this is smart, because he spotted the Roaches.
Yep.
So he's saying, all right, well,
and then
by the way, Nidus. Now, let's see.
The probe being so smart, moving back and forth, checking for this. And here's the thing. If you actually do this Nidus Roach build, because I have tried this against builds like this, and then a Void Ray pops up, oh, man. I mean, you've spent so much gas on Roaches and Nidus and Lair.
Here it is.
Not a good place to be in. And he's going to bring all his probes over there as soon as he sees it. And there you go. He's going to be able to end that Nidus.
Actually, I don't know if he will.
Yeah, he will. Sorry, Nidus.
Oh, actually, yeah, you're actually right. He will.
Believe me, Nidus.
I thought the Roach was gonna pop out just a little bit quicker.
Now this Void Ray might be able to wreak some havoc.
He's gonna do it again.
Very smart. Immediately throwing this one up. Some Roaches may get out of here. What do you? There he goes. Kills it. And we should see another Nidus going up immediately.
Yeah, he wants to keep doing this. There it is. Oh, no, it's not.
Never mind, he's not even.
I'm like, oh no, that's an Overlord.
It's becoming a little bit too expensive. He sees the Void Ray, has to prepare for that at home.
More Void Rays on the way.
Yeah, in fact, he's going Void Rays and he's upgrading air attack. So we're going to see kind of a Sky Protoss play.
The Guinea Pig.
GuineaPig, man, testing out new builds.
He's our Guinea Pig.
I love him.
I love that Guinea Pig. I believe that when you had a pet Guinea Pig, that's what made you become a vegetarian?
It is. And another Nidus, just keeping those Void Rays out of his base, but every time it costs him 100 minerals and 100 gas, and a little bit of pride.
You know, actually, he's losing a considerable amount of money constantly trying to get rid of these Nidus worms.
Yep.
There's still one more. Actually, not anymore. Phoenix spots it. Let's see what the Zerg's going to do next.
Definitely take 2 Hydras. And he's going to want to pop those out pretty quickly here because the Void Rays are getting high in number. There are 3 Voids out and 2 Phoenix. And Void Rays going in all directions looking for hatcheries.
Yeah.
Overlords as well.
Yeah, when you get a bunch of Void Rays out like this, you can bully the Overlords back into the Zerg's base. So it's only the Zerg doesn't have all the intel that he was having before.
You know what I really like about this build too, by the way, is it's going to tell the Zerg to not go Mutalisks, which Zergs love to do on this map.
Oh, yeah. Now he has the Gateway Explosion. You can just start mashing up a ton of gateways. And he's just going to be able to make a serious amount of Stalkers, Zealots, whatever he wants. Phoenix is over here. If he doesn't have enough Hydras, he actually could, like,
yeah, he
pick
only
up the
has
Hydras.
a handful of Hydras here.
Yeah.
You'd be surprised by picking them up and using Void Rays. That's pretty gross.
Uh-oh, they're going to get charged up soon.
Picking up some of them.
Void Ray getting low.
And this actually might just kill Junwi.
This actually could be GG right here. This weird build.
We do have a lot of Hydras popping out, though.
Yeah, that's true. If you can get this hatchery, though.
Yeah. Killing the Lair would be absolutely sick. Going after the Hydra Den. And if he kills that, I mean, we're just going to have to see a GG.
This Void Ray is somehow alive with 2 HP. And the Hydra Den. Just 2.
Oh, man.
Yep, that I believe is going to make it GG.
Yeah, one last Hydra coming out, being lifted up. And
there
GG.
It is, GG.
GuineaPig.
The Guinea Pig has spoken. I never knew Guinea Pigs could be so deadly.
They are fierce creatures.
They are deadly creatures.
Little potato-shaped furry balls of fur.
Of death.
Yeah. Amazing play there.
Is he like getting out of the...
He's trying to get out of the booth.
So he doesn't know we actually locked those doors.
I don't know. That's kind of weird.
I actually have like a switch under this table I control and lock him. Would it be crazy if like we killed the loser? Like he's like, no, I lost, and like hit this button and poison gas goes in there. And he's like, oh, like banging on the window.
That would be.
Everybody in the audience is like, carnage. Like, but we're not that extreme here. We're actually pretty nice people.
No.
At GOM TV. So that build was unique.
It was.
That build had some personality.
It was, man. GuineaPig.
And it looked pretty strong.
Great name. Great build. I love the double pylon and just chrono boosting out probes and then making the Nexus and basically 37 probes before he started a unit.
Yeah.
Wow, that is what we call economy.
Well, it's interesting because it shows us that Zerg have to be very careful when the Protoss fast expands because they can't just expand with the Zerg. I mean, with the Protoss, excuse me. They're not going to get an even advantage. You know, you can see how much stuff the Protoss was able to get because the Protoss could just chrono boost the hell out of the Nexus and get so many probes.
He was really ready too for any Niduses popping up, scouting all over the place. And GuineaPig actually had to pee. That's what just happened. He ran back, peed. He's going back in his booth, as you see behind me there.
I need to pee.
Well, you can't leave.
I know.
Sorry, you're not as lucky.
We
as
don't know.
GuineaPig.
They don't know. We might not. We might be sitting on toilet seats or something. They can't see what's underneath the desk.
We have no pants on.
I have no pants on.
Anyways, awesome build. I can't wait to watch the Shakuras Plateau game and see what GuineaPig has planned for us.
Yeah.
Because it was definitely very entertaining. Junwi, if he goes out again in the round of 64, he's just going to be like, oh.
That's going to be brutal.
Maybe I'm too old for this, you know?
Well, GuineaPig, I think it's going to be pretty tough to beat him. In PvZ, I mean, if that build, which was so unique and so calculated, he managed to pull it off, I mean, I would be surprised if he doesn't have several more builds like that he could come up with. I'm wondering what he's going to do on this next map, Shakuras Plateau, because it is a slightly different map.
Yeah.
Very big map.
This one, actually, if you're really clever with your Roach and Nidus play, you can break down, if you start off pool first, a Protoss that goes cannon expansion.
Right.
It's absolutely doable. So we'll have to see. I think Junwi is going to go ahead and hatchery first again, though. These Zergs are so greedy. They love their hatchery first builds. So I think that's what we're going to see.
And we've seen a lot of Zergs having a hard time with the hatchery first build. The countdown has started. I hope GuineaPig's in that booth. Get ready for game number 2 with GuineaPig against I'm Junwi. Any second now.
Yeah.
For a second, when he was getting out of the booth, I thought that I was confused and that was like the second or third game, but it wasn't. All right, get ready.